Okay, hello. What's happening? I have a new person that's only part of my company. And her name is Teddy Lesson. Going to be one of my assistants working with me on doing different types of projects for books and book reviews and book evaluations, one page evaluation. And we're going to try to make this company grow as much as we can all over the season. We're also going to give interviews to people who want to do it. The next three interviews for that interview are going to be free, and then after the fourth one, it will be a $200 fee because it costs time and money to produce recordings online on a YouTube channel and getting it out there on social media. Been doing interviewing for about a month now, and I also have experience doing CTV channel 2 to 3 years. And I'm also looking for interviews myself. I'm waiting for Teddy to get on now so that we can have another conversation and go from there. So we're on a tutoring, teaching, service, and author business. There are some people that are working for me on LinkedIn that are doing some optimizations on my page, and also working to get other people involved with the books part and the interviewing part, and also jobs together part. Um, Looking for a better job situation has in being more self-employed, doing more, looking for more remote positions. In a couple minutes here, Teddy is going to get on, we're going to do so, and basically we're going to start recording here and go from there. So I hope everybody will enjoy this feedback and go from there. Um, just one of those things. I've done the Dr. Dan interviews, 122 minutes, 127 minutes, one on the history book, one on project strategies manager. Just fell short on an STP. Um, but was getting okay. Now here comes Teddy Blessing. Teddy Blessing's coming on. This Good evening, Teddy. I see you straightening out your camera there. You're muted.
God. I'm
Okay,
sorry.
so we're not going to take too much time there. I just did an introduction to the video. I told him who you were, what you're doing, blah blah blah, and all that stuff.
All right.
I just put. I just need something recorded so it shows something. You know what I mean? So basically,
I get it.
I'm sorry about that, but we can't do that. That's just one of those things. Recording did not record, and it needs to record so that it shows we're conducting business. And conducting business,
Yeah.
we both have to understand that that's the first time I even did that. So that's my mistake. That's my fault. But anyways, getting back to it. So you're going to do all this neat stuff for me. You're going to do books reviews. You're going to go through the books thoroughly, put them out there. You're going to contact companies
Yeah.
and do all this excellent work for me. And we're going to keep in touch on a daily basis. Um,
Sure, we are. We are. We are.
yeah, and
And
you
yeah,
can see that I'm quite demanding and picky sometimes when it comes to stuff like this. That's why I want to make sure it was recorded. And when it comes up, it came up in 6 seconds. So we got to make sure the work's proficient. It's like kind of like checking a paper. When you want an A paper, you can't have sentence fragments and comma places. So it has to be perfectly written. So there's no such thing as perfect in this profession because you're going to make mistakes. And I think right here, that was my bad. So I'll just take the whole full responsibility. That's why I was cussing them, dropped out after. I wasn't your fault, but I'm think we're gonna
All
work better
right.
together. The thing is, I just think it would be so
Yes,
much. I just did it. If I just did it myself, I know how to do it. You don't have to be trained to do that. Because this is my part.
yeah,
And we're still presenting you though. You're gonna still be in it. You see, okay, and I mean, like again, I think that we're gonna make a good fit here. The key is to knowing what your
yeah,
job. You know what I mean? So you're gonna go on LinkedIn and find these different leaders and try to see if we can get them interviewed.
yeah,
Some of them might just say
yeah,
no. You know what I mean? But a different approach, they for me, they might not want to. I don't know. It might be just one of those things where,
so
may,
I
yes,
just feel like the thing is, I'm not sure because yeah, a lot of people are busy. A lot of people are busy, and we both know.
yeah,
But the thing is, with the right approach, we can always get people to do every single thing we want them to do. So I feel, yes, I'm not just gonna focus on just one person for a week. I'm gonna try to simultaneously talk to about like 3 persons. So in case one does not want it, in case one is not available, somebody else is available. Or
make
in
it an
case three of
order.
them,
Yes, there you
yes,
go.
or in
Smart
case
idea.
3 of them are available, we just get to reschedule for some other time. So definitely, so we don't just put our eggs in one basket.
Yeah. So what I'm going to try to do here as a leader myself and a business owner is be positive because I'm telling you that when I went off there, I was like about ready to flip out because the tape, the recording. I never screwed up on anything and linked that my life going back to Cal UTV days. Never, ever, ever. And that's the first time ever when I told you to do that, I thought it recorded. So that was not your fault. I'm going to take full responsibility on that. That is not your fault.
Yeah, I know how fortunate it could be because we were actually just talking about getting, and the thing is, the last session was really awesome because
It
it
was, it
spanned for
was,
longer. It was
it was.
awesome, like conversing and all of that. The thing is, I actually got a notification that okay, this meeting was recorded, and I said okay, confirm, and I put it recorded, and I don't know what would have happened, or I really
No.
just opened
So the
this
thing
room.
is, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure this time when we're done, I'm not going to stop recording it. I'm going to hit the end button and then it'll transpire and transact itself.
Yeah,
And then it
yes.
doesn't have to be 40 minutes though, because people get bored with 40 minutes unless they want to hear us both run our mouths till the cows come in. So I mean, yeah, and I don't want to take it. I know it's late there. I don't want to take too much of your dinner time up on anything like that. Of course, I get it. So here's the deal. Just load real quick. So you're gonna do the book reviews, which I think you're gonna do excellent. I don't have no doubt about it. I'm not even gonna say, hey, I'm not gonna check you every hour. If you want to give me a report or something like, hey, I did this and this, that's fine. Um, so that interviews, try to get interviews for me, try to get interviews, you know, introduction interviews for me, and then
Yeah,
interviews
try to
for
get
when
people to
I
get
take
to
their name.
interview you and you to interview other people.
Heck, here's even another suggestion. If you're trying to get
All
your
right,
name out,
go on.
you're trying to get your name out there. Let's just say you needed an interview. It's free on me. You get an interview, boom, that's it. You know what I mean? You're out there. So that's what I'm saying. So I mean, I try to interview everybody because guess what? It's part of those things where you need to do what the way I need to do it. With my books, my presentation, I'm a doctoral student, so I have to do it. I got to get
Okay,
better.
so I think yes, I
I,
love that. I love that because it's gonna be a privilege to be interviewed by the great Thomas and all of that. So yes, we're gonna work toward that.
hold the applause, crowd. I know I'm not good. Just kidding. I know I'm not that good. I mean,
Oh my
right.
God. Okay,
No,
yes, that's
but
good.
again, it is also amazing how the young generation like yourself knows a lot about this, some of the material. Even though
Yeah.
you know a lot about this stuff, some of that stuff I don't know about. So there you go. You got to give yourself more credit than what you're worth on that one. Yeah, I've done a lot over my career. Yes, I have. But yeah, that's why I'm trying to hire these other younger people because they know better than I do how to do this stuff.
Very.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
yeah, but yes, I'd really talk about that. And yes, so next week we talked about getting interviewed and making sure something works, either getting interviewed or interviewer. We just need to make sure that something
top leaders,
works and the
top
work
authors,
begins.
top leaders, top authors, top leaders,
Top leaders, just top leaders alone, top leaders alone.
and
Yes,
we're gonna call it the
yeah, we need to
Tom
create a
Kilbasinski
program.
podcast show. We're gonna call it the Tom Kilbasinski podcast show. And like I said,
Yeah.
you're gonna get for every interview that I get $200. Like if you leave me the one, you'll get 30. Okay, so let's just say this: 20% of 10%. I could give you
That's
20%,
what
20% because I have to have at least $150. So it'd be 160 out of the 200. So I would give you $40 every single time you would lead me to somebody. And then other interviews, if there's other interviews that actually gave me a chance, got me on there. I don't know how much I could really pay for that. Because the thing is that interviews, I have to pay for those sometimes out of pocket. Like for instance, I paid 600 for one, 400 for another one, 250 for another one up in New York, plus travel and gas and money. So I mean, I'm not that. I, I can. We'll work out something. You'll get your salary and stuff like that. If I can put something on top of it, we'll do that too. For that.
yeah.
So
Yeah, okay.
just say you're fairly paid because we gotta. Like I said, I want you to succeed. I want you to succeed. That's how I like it. All my tutor. If you look at my tutor reviews, that's how I like it. I don't like bad reviews. I haven't gotten a bad review probably in some time. If you look at the tutors.com, that's another thing you can look at too. You can look at you can work on anything that
Yeah.
has to do with my business. Tutoring, teaching, books, whatever, you know what I mean? You got it. There's something, there's something in that brilliant mind of yours that will turn it into something. I know it will. So that I'm just telling you. So,
Boy, and
you know,
I got you.
yeah, I mean, as much as I'm trying to be open minded to doing this, that's what I mean, I don't mind even having a thought on my second. So that's what I'm doing.
Yeah, and I get it. And I got you. And I always say, this is just the beginning. There's still a lot of things we can do together for
Yeah,
positive. As you always say, positive vibes, no negativity. Let's always just look at the bright side of every single thing. And I think with that orientation, we always get to do and with commitment, because as I always, I'm not really that kind of person that really just like talking and talking and talking. So when we talk about these things, I always just want to like do them straight. So like we are clearing out taxis. We are like, okay, we have this tax on board. Let's just take this out and we go for something better. And yes, definitely. This is just the beginning, and there's actually so much more
yes,
to do. There's so much more to achieve together as a
yes,
team, with everybody, with you as Tom.
yep,
And
yep, yep, yep. Yeah, and I definitely say, just get a hold of me anytime, email, whatever, text. If you need a meeting, we can do that twice a week, once or whatever. And the interviews can happen anytime as long as I have free time.
yeah.
And
Okay, so
also,
we're
I
flexible.
can.
Flexibility is something that we do have as long as you're
Oh, and here's
available.
another thing. So, guest speaking opportunities, whether online or travel. If we can get
Okay.
international speaking opportunities where people pay for it, and I can build my way up that way, that would be great. Unfortunately, not very many people do that. You have to pay for your own expenses. Online is easy. So that's another task. But once
Yeah,
again, if
yeah.
I'm asking too much for you to do that, just focus on a few of them.
No, yes, that's why I don't wanna brush and like, okay, I'm doing that. So I just want to take it a step at a time, just like we are gonna be having this
Yeah,
this meeting on Sunday. The thing is, we just like, okay, we have one project, let's just do this project and take it out of the to-do list. Then we go to something else. Let's just take it Because if we just get to like bombard all of that together, we would end up achieving nothing. So let's just take it a step at a time while being cautious of progress, because it's not just about work, it's about progress and seeing results. So let's just take it a step at a time. I love that.
All right.
Yes. Yes.
All right. I mean, I think we definitely ended this on a good note, and I think we have enough time on here that where it will roll its thing here now, and now I'm satisfied with that at least. It doesn't have, because these videos don't need to be that long, unless for the podcast, probably. The podcast, I mean, podcast shows sometimes are 30 minutes to an hour sometimes. So if we want to, we can even buckle in 2 interviews at once if we wanted to. Or half an hour for one person and half an hour for another person. We don't need to work just thinking ahead, just thinking ahead. That's all.
Yeah, I get it. I get it. Okay.
All right. So let's do this. Let's let bygones be bygones here. And go from there. And then just enjoy your dinner, get a good rest, and get started on it as soon as you can. And I already appreciate the work you put in already. Greatly appreciate it.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Sam. Thank you for always commenting. Thank you. If there's something that I can really say about you, thank you for giving me the opportunity, because you always just allow me just be me, and you just, okay, do your thing, blessing, and you just always give me the opportunity to want to bring out the best in myself. And yes, I give you the accolades for that. Thank you so much.
Yeah. I'm wondering, have I written, I don't even think I even got to this. Did we rate recommendations for each other on LinkedIn? I don't think we did.
No, I'm not. I wanted to.
Okay, so here's how we'll do it. I'm gonna just go off the ball and just assume that you're gonna do an excellent job, and I'm gonna do that tonight here. And then what I'll do is I'll send one to you and just say, oh, he's whatever. I don't care what you put.
Okay, that works.
Great reflection. And I know some people say, oh, are we supposed to do that after doing the relate? Well, we kind of already did here with this. We already know where we're going. So that's all it is to it.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that. All right.
All right. Yep. Okay, see you later. Have a good night.
All right. See you, Tom. So we all right. I'm leaving the meeting. Leave. Yep.